Hi viewers, today's story is about a poor farmer and an old turtle whose meeting changes everything. One helps without expecting, the other returns with wisdom. Digging the ground become digging into destiny. This is not about luck, it's about patience, heart, and quiet courage. Stay tuned for a story that proves slow steps build a strong future. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.
On the edge of a small village where the thick forest began, lived a farmer named Muhiuddin. His life was simple and hard. Every morning, he would go to his small field, water the plants, pull out weeds, and talk to them as if they were his friends. The villagers saw his worn-out clothes and simple food and thought he was a failure, laughing behind his back. But Muhiuddin never spoke ill of anyone. He kept working with a slight smile. He would bring firewood from the forest, and with the little money he got from selling it, he could only buy bread and water. Still, he loved the scent of his plants, the songs of the forest birds, and his connection to the soil. He didn't have much, but he never felt poor in his heart. For him, being a good person was far more important than a pocket full of coins. One very hot afternoon, while returning from the forest, Muhiuddin saw an injured tortoise on the path. He put down his bundle of firewood and gently picked up the tortoise, taking it to his hut. Muhiuddin bandaged it with fresh water and medicinal plants and made a bed for it in the corner of his hut. He named the tortoise Salim and even shared a piece of his bread with it. Every day he cared for Salim, changed its bandage, brought fresh leaves, and sat talking to it. The villagers now made fun of him. Now he was wasting time on a tortoise. But Muhiuddin didn't care. Taking care of Salim gave him true joy. Weeks later, Salim's leg healed. One evening, as Muhiuddin was sharing bread with it, the tortoise suddenly spoke. Salim said, "You saved my life, now it's my turn to help you." It told Muhiuddin to dig near the old banyan tree by the village, in the direction of the rising sun. Muhiuddin was surprised, but he trusted his friend. Now it wasn't just about treasure, but about Salim's trust. He promised he would do exactly as Salim had said. The next morning, he was ready to go to the banyan tree with his spade. The next morning, Muhiuddin reached the banyan tree and started digging. The ground was hard, the roots were deep, but he didn't give up. The villagers watched from afar and laughed. "He's gone crazy now." Muhiuddin ignored their words and kept digging. His hands blistered, his body tired, but Salim's words gave him courage. Every day was a test of his hard work and patience, but he didn't stop. He knew that true strength lies in working quietly, not in showing off. After many days of hard work, Muhiuddin's shovel hit a wooden chest. He cleared the dirt, pulled out the heavy chest, and opened the lid. The chest was full of gold, silver, and jewels. But on top, a stone read, "Wealth can be lost. The true treasure is hard work, patience, and selflessness." Muhiuddin understood that his true reward was his goodness and hard work. Now he had wealth. He built a good house, bought farming tools, and helped the villagers. The villagers, who once mocked him, now respected him. But Muhiuddin always remained humble and kind, and Salim, his true friend, always stayed with him.